Miscellaneous minds, never explaining the minds. Devilish grin for my alias, aliens who respond. Peddling sin, thinking maybe when you get old you realize I'm not gonna fold or demise. I don't smoke crack, motherfucker, I sell it.
What is going on, everybody? This is the Miscellaneous Minds podcast. I'm your co-host, Boomer Gato, the cat that hands your oppression back. And to my left over here is the main assassinator, the man that makes the fat stacks. Together we form the dynamic duo that won't die. Then the ideas, bro, and spice your content. There goes OnlyFans. What is going on, everybody? Before we get into tonight's topic, please make sure to like, comment, hate, subscribe, DM us about the bullshit. And with that, let's get right into it. So, something that popped up on the news feed, something that kind of caught my attention a little bit. For a lot of the hip-hop fans, you guys will know exactly what I'm talking about. Apparently, Dr. Umar Johnson is stating that those that call Eminem the GOAT are pushing white supremacy. He's saying you can't consider Eminem the GOAT of rap because that is white supremacy at its best. Basically, the man feels that nobody with that is not black, no one that does not have any melanin, cannot participate in the GOAT conversation. Now, here's the thing. I posted on one of the I had seen the original post on Facebook and I had commented on it. Dr. Umar Johnson is one of those individuals that could find white supremacy in the all-black cast of The Color Purple. It is an insane fucking thing to say that, oh, it is pushing white supremacy when the very people that are saying that Eminem is the GOAT are black. You got people like Dr. Dre, 50 Cent, all these type of people that say, look, you know, some people are going to be mad, but the truth is Eminem's the GOAT, and 50 Cent specifically said some people might be mad at that because rap is a black art form. Here's the thing. I don't know. I'm sure, it comes with a little bit of a bravado. So Eminem, I'm sure, has probably referenced himself as being the GOAT or made some sort of, maybe subliminal, hey, I'm the GOAT type of thing. But the only people that seem to be having this conversation are people like Dr. Umar Johnson, other individuals like him, basically just saying you can't be the GOAT because you're white, plain and simple. Here's the thing, again, if you look at the body of work for Dr. Umar Johnson, this is a motherfucker that would find white supremacy or you know what? Let's not even say white supremacy. Let's say black oppression in every avenue, every genre, every whatever, because here's the thing. If you're a motherfucker that you tell yourself, I'm going to find a penny on the street today, I guarantee you it won't take you that long because you're specifically looking for that thing. Now, here's the thing. I remember watching, I think it was on the Breakfast Club, watching Dr. Umar Johnson talk about that, the movie and the Avengers. What's the movie that I'm thinking about? I actually sent you a thing about it earlier. It was the one where basically the antagonists were it's essentially
it was Black Panther 2.
Black Panther 2, there you go. It was the one after my man passed away. They were basically paying his respect to him in the movie. And again, Dr. Umar Johnson found black oppression in the movie because he was basically saying that the antagonist, the main dude who's basically, he's an Aztec, killed off the queen. And he's basically saying, look, that is black oppression. Listen, it's a fucking movie, first of all, sir. And here's the thing. At the end of the fucking movie, the black folks win. So what the fuck is the problem? Listen, I have no problem at all with, it's a Black Panther movie. Hey, it should be, they should be, at the end, they should be the ones that end up winning. I have no problem with that. It is what it is. Again, it's a Black Panther movie. It's specifically supposed to be them winning. Again, no problem with that at all. But the fact that this man just cannot get past any sort of every little aspect of life, no matter what it is, there's some sort of black oppression, there's some sort of white supremacy, so on and so forth. Look, again, listen, are those things real? Absolutely, those things are real. Absolutely, they are. White supremacy is definitely a thing. Black oppression has definitely been a thing, continues to be a thing, and has been a thing for a very long time. But this man looks to find it where it doesn't fucking exist. Again, the people that are making the Eminem is the GOAT argument are people within the black rap community. So what is the fucking problem? Again, I don't know. If someone came out here and said, what's that one motherfucker who's always, like he's like a conservative rapper. He's something McDonald. I can't remember. If someone was fucking saying that motherfucker was the GOAT, I'd be like, okay, I can see Dr. Umar Johnson making that comment. I could definitely see it because that motherfucker seems to stand for everything that is white and conservative. Again, I don't have a problem with it. I could understand Dr. Umar Johnson making that comment there. But to make it with Eminem, who Eminem has paid homage, he has himself said, I am a guest in this house of rap. Like he gives respect and, gives all his flowers to people like Dr. Dre and such. So to make this type of claim is just, I don't know. Dr. Umar Johnson is the definition of a racist in my eyes, because he will find a way to make the thing about him. And here's the thing. Dr. Umar Johnson is the epitome of a fucking hypocrite, because this is a man who said he was going to open up schools specifically targeted towards the black community to make sure that they improve, they do better, to raise better gentlemen, better black women, so on and so forth. And then after people donated, specifically black people donated to his charity to open up the schools, the man never did it. This man is one of those people that will sit there and try to sell to black folks that I am what you should be looking for as a leader in the black community, and then rob that same community. This man is the definition of a hypocrite. He had a beef with Kevin Samuels over the treatment of black women. He had all these, which, here's the thing. If you want to tell Kevin Samuels, hey, look, Kevin Samuels, the way that you speak to women, specifically black women, might not be appropriate. Okay, that's one thing. But Dr. Umar Johnson would treat them just as bad. The only difference is that he would sugarcoat it and be like, oh, you guys are black queens, but I'm going to cheat on you. You see what I'm saying? He's a fucking hypocrite. There's no difference. What do you think about that, my man?
There's one big problem that I have with that, and he said it was he basically is trying to make the argument that rap is intrinsically a black art form and it should only be performed by black artists, which I think, look, you can say it has roots in black culture. I'm not going to deny you that. It's a fair point. But to say that only black people can perform it, or at the very least can be goats at it, again, is very much a racist point. And here's the fucked up thing about that. It is an art form, and like the fact that other people can also perform in it, yeah, it's an art form that should be shared. Is Umar Johnson basically implying that all we ever listen to rap is for black people? No. It's a ridiculous point. We listen to it because the people in it are talented, not because they're black. Are we just gonna say that I'm listening to Kendrick Lamar, who made Forest Hill Drive? I'm blanking on it right now.
I can't remember right now.
Why am I blanking on it?
Yeah, he like basically his rival, so to speak. I know what you're talking about. He did that.
In fact, you know what? That
London with Bia. He did.
Why am I blanking?
Idols turned to rivals. I just can't remember his name right now. But go on.
Him, Forest Hill Drive. I'm blanking on it right now. But the fact that even he said, yeah, they thought that two legends could not coexist. He's making that point. Like, yes, we are indeed legends. We are indeed goats. We are in the public opinion that people think we are the greatest, but people think we got to be beefing with each other just because Eminem, J. Cole. There you go. Thank you. The fact that J. Cole said, yeah, they thought that two legends could not coexist. Just because Eminem is considered a GOAT by public opinion, that doesn't mean it doesn't discredit the work and discography of other artists that also happen to be either white or black. They are legends, but that doesn't make Kendrick Lamar not a legend. It doesn't make J. Cole not a legend. It doesn't make Dr. Dre not a legend. And the other thing about that is, again, he's implying that we only listen to him because he's black. No, I listen to Kendrick Lamar because he's a good rapper, not because he's black. Black is just a side thing that doesn't really have any relevance. Kendrick Lamar is just good. Implying that I only listen to him because he's black discredits every single merit of talent, every single flow, his lyricism. It discredits all of that. So if anything, it's a double racist point, not just against the white people that he's trying to gatekeep against, but the black people that actually have artistry to them. And look, I can see where Umar Johnson is coming from. I think it's stupid, but I see where he's coming from. He tried to double down on this point because he got a lot of backlash initially, and he made some comments saying, oh, white people took rock and roll from us, they took the blues from us, they took jazz from us, and now they're taking rap. Isn't it enough that they maimed us, hurt us, lynched us, shot us down in the street, incarcerated us? And look, that's an extreme point for just a simple argument of, okay, I think Eminem is greater than da-da-da-da-da. That's an extreme slippery slope there. But my thing is, if it's an institution thing, like if the Grammys were consistently giving out awards to exclusively white rappers, then yes, I can see the point. I can see that argument. The problem is that Umar Johnson is having an issue with isn't necessarily the Grammys or any other musical institution that keeps giving awards to white rappers. It's he's disgusted by black people that are listening to his music saying that Eminem is a GOAT, meaning this is a matter of public opinion. And look, my man, at that point, that dismantles your entire argument because, again, it's a public opinion thing. It's not an institution thing. If people are recognizing Eminem's talents, you have to give him that. You can't just discredit it. Oh, he's white. It's a black art form. No, it's ridiculous. I'm going to hand it back to you because, again, this is a stupid point that Umar Johnson is making. And, again, it discredits his own people, oddly enough, but it also discredits people that just have general talent. And we need to look past just general color or race to look actually at artists that actually have merit that also happen to be black.
Listen, again, I said it earlier, man. Dr. Umar Johnson, he's just a hustler, man. He will do whatever. He will say whatever. He will make whatever point he needs to be to make his money. And look, listen, I ain't even mad at you. I get it, man. We all got our own particular type of hustle, whatever that may be. But this is a man that, again, has consistently portrayed himself as a pillar of the black community when he has hustled that same community. Again, I used the point earlier of these schools that he was supposedly going to do for black youth. He was going to build and all this kind of stuff. And then years and years, people were asking, hey, what happened to those schools? I donated to you. Are you going to refund me my money? So on and so forth. So listen, again, white supremacy, sure. Oppression, sure, those things exist. They absolutely exist. To this day, they exist. I'm not saying they don't. But to be mad at Eminem when Eminem, I don't think he's outright said, hey, I'm the greatest of all time. I don't think I've ever heard him say that. Again, he might have done some subliminal stuff. He might have made an off the cuff comment. And again, maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I don't know. I don't know Eminem's discography enough to make that point. What I'm saying is it just seems like such a stupid point by someone who, again, it's your own community, Dr. Umar Johnson, that is making these comments. Again, I've seen plenty of interviews with 50 Cent where he himself has said, hey, look, Eminem's the GOAT. I've seen plenty of videos with Dr. Dre. I've seen there's a lot of them. Lil Wayne made comments about it. Fucking J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar. Like, all these individuals have made comments about Eminem being one of the GOATs. So my question to Dr. Umar Johnson is, what the fuck is your problem, man? Who cares? The fact that you can, because here's the thing, this is what you can hold. Dr. Umar Johnson can definitely hold the fact that rap is a black art form. Sure, I have no problem with him saying that. It's factually true. What I have a problem with is him saying, hey, because it is a black art form, no one else is allowed to participate. Because here's the thing, Dr. Umar Johnson. If you in fact believe that, you said, you know what, this is black created, so no one else should get to participate, that means black music, specifically rap, would not be as popular as it is today because it's not just black people that listen to it. So my thing is, shut the fuck up. Stop fucking, take a breather, dog. Relax. Not everything is about you. You specifically, because here's the thing, I'll be honest with you. I don't think Dr. Umar Johnson really gives a shit about this type of stuff. I think he says shit that other people are on board with because he wants to get the attention that he wants at the end of the day. Again, he's a fucking hustler. He doesn't give a fuck about this because if he gave a fuck, he would have built those schools that he said he was going to build. And with that, make sure to like, comment, hate, subscribe, DM us about the bullshit, and
Until next time, get rest and stay blessed. We'll see you on the next one.